Remember when people used to play Punk? They were able to do some pretty nice plays with Chaos Ruler and Needle Fiber and also play a lot of hand traps just like any other Monkey deck would be able to. But now the deck changed quite a lot. The game plan is no longer the same and they now have to turbo Punk Jam Dragon Drive instead. The deck is very capable of going into really awesome synchro plays such as Amazing Dragon as well as Psychic and Punisher. That card benefits off of you having less life points than your opponent, which is easy to do because all the Punk monsters basically force you to pay life points. You also get rewarded for paying life points thanks to your field spell. With that being said, how badass would this deck be if there was even more incentive to bring yourself closer to suicide by burning your own life? Yeah, words taken out of context, I know. The new TCG exclusive archetype Gold Pride actually has a lot of synergy with that life point payment gimmick. Every Gold Pride monster in the main deck has an effect to special summon itself from the hand if your life points are lower than your opponent's. And even the extra deck monsters acquire bonus effects if you have less life points than your opponent. This would somewhat be difficult to achieve in a pure Gold Pride deck as only 2 of their cards really allow you to lose life points. But again, Gold Pride and Punk are more similar to like splashable engines rather than standalone decks. Both of these decks can summon pretty much any kind of monsters from the extra deck. Punk Sharakusai can fuse your punks into Rising Carp. Gold Pride Roller Baller allows you to fusion summon into Pinballer. Gold Pride Leon is a tuner that allows you to synchro summon into Gold Pride Star Leon. And of course, the 3 level 3 Punk tuner monsters are, of course, easy ways of accessing your synchro plays in the Punk deck. And not only do they all share the same gimmick, but on top of that, they all have matching levels. We've got level 3, level 5, and level 8 monsters. This means you can easily go into rank 3 or rank 8 plays, or level 8 or level 11 synchro plays. And as long as you have less life points than your opponent, you usually never really have to commit your normal summon on anything outside of like a Punk monster, which is going to make you lose life points so that all your Gold Pride monsters are free extenders. And because of the fact that you have so many extenders, this deck has a lot of layers of play and is inherently resilient and can play through a bunch of interruptions. And this quality makes this deck so much harder to stop because it really is difficult to really understand and pinpoint the choke point of that deck when they're trying to pop off. Any non-experienced player would suffer against this deck because there's way too much to keep up with. But yeah, the deck searches a lot, which is really good because it makes it way more consistent. And also, you can get so many searches on an empty board to trigger your Gamma in case you get drooled or ashed. So if you're using, let's say, Ogre Dance, or the crowd goes wild, or better luck next time. And the number one crazy thing about this deck is how much drawing and recycling you're doing in this deck. You can get 2 draws for free every single turn with a Punk field spell, but on top of that, better luck next time also gets you a draw every single turn. You're always returning back your Gold Pride monsters back into the extra deck, which means you never really run out of gas, but also you keep recovering back your resources with better luck next time. And the Kashtira matchup is a joke because you can actually give a token to your opponent with Nitro Head, and it can be used as a link material. It's a deck that can easily OTK with Psychic and Punisher, or even Draglubion into Numeron Dragon. But of course, it can grind like crazy and keep up with just about any deck. If you like intricate decks and decks with a myriad of options, I think this deck is for you. And again, you can still play hand traps or any other kind of utility card, so this deck is good going first, second, third, whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say for this video, guys. If this video can get to 1,000 likes, I will try to make a combo video on the deck profile of this deck. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.